Hey guys, Akels here. This video is gonna be like kinda a start to a new series. But it's kind of. It's more like a tutorial type video slash mod video type thing that's gonna be in like a series format. I need to get back up there. I'm gonna go into creative mode just to do that, just to fly, because I don't feel like going down. Okay. About Buildcraft, the mod. This is a pretty popular mod. No need to say that. That's pretty obvious. It's pretty well known, I should say. Yeah, right now I'm on peaceful. With all the stuff I'm doing right now, it's just not, I don't want to be on easy and having to fight off mobs while I'm doing that. But yeah, this is my survival world, my single player survival that I started before I started YouTube. So I had installed the Buildcraft mod because it started getting boring, and now it's actually a lot. I got really lucky because I used MC Edit to re-render these chunks away from my home. I might make a tutorial on that later, but I got really lucky and I found two large oil deposits like really close to my home and base. This is one that I'm pumping from right now. It was all the way up to the right below that pump. This pump. If you don't know Buildcraft like stuff, Buildcraft spawns new a new mineral, like not mineral but resource called oil, and it's black. It has the same properties as water and whatnot except for like the texture and what it's used for, and you cannot create an infinite source of oil and like an infinite source of water and whatnot. And you can use these pumps powered by like engines like these are steam engines, so I'm using coal to power them. There are more powerful engines, but I didn't want to waste the oil that I'm pumping out right now on them. Yeah, so I decided just to use these steam engines. The thing about Buildcraft is you can leave stuff like this right here just running, but there's just one problem with that. If they're not properly managed or controlled, they might, like, you see how this is like the heat just keeps rising? This one it's slowly, but it just keeps rising, right? If it gets to a certain point and there's not enough like cooldown time, or it doesn't have time to cool down or anything, it will blow up. And I really do not want that to happen with this oil pump. But yeah, I'll shut it off. I'll be right back after it's pumped out some oil to show you what's beyond this place. And yeah, also I'll probably do like an official mod review on Buildcraft, displaying all the recipes and whatnot and mechanics of it. So yeah, I'll see you then. See you in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm back. So if you just saw it, this pump was like orange colored. Yeah, that's when it gets really hot and like overpowered. I literally had just got into the recording, stopped recording, gone over there just to check how much oil was in the pump in my tank, and I had set it to daytime, of course. I don't like working in the dark. It's kind of darkish. But yeah, so I also enabled NEI on it. You see how it's like really slow, quickly cooling down? Yeah, you want it to quickly cool down. You want it to cool down before you start using it again. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into, why did I do that? Oh, I am in creative mode. Whoops. I'm going to go and show you. So the oil is running through this pipe. You see right now it's not extracting oil, so the oil is just receding all the way down the line. All the way down. And then it comes down here, and I had just set it up to pump into here. And this is one tank block is like 1 block tall. It's like this little, you see where the black outline ends right at the top of the cursor? That's 1 block, and each one of these tank blocks holds 16 buckets of oil or fuel or water or lava or whatever you're holding. See, it just reached 16. By the time this is done, it's going to get a little over 16 buckets, and I've been running it just not actually that long, I should say, not that long. But yeah, so that's like the oil. After the whatchamacallit, I'm brain fart. After you like collect all the oil from the well, or you have your oil spill or whatnot, right? You can pump this out into like a refinery, which is let me show you in the creative menu. This is a refinery. You can pump it into a refinery and refine it into fuel, and then a fuel is a better power source, like energy, than oil. Oil is not as efficient as fuel, so it's very useful to turn your oil into fuel before, so it's to power these. My gosh, did I just get 32 buckets? But yeah, also, you might not think that oil is actually a lot. 32 buckets, and I destroyed that entire geyser in like 3 minutes. But let me show you the real thing down here. So that's where the pump has ended right now, right? It's going to quickly go down through this tunnel, and then, bam. You might not be able to see really well, but this is a huge bubble of oil. It's going to like stop right there, and it's going to take its time, and it's going to take a while going through all this oil. This is a huge amount of oil. I'm going to like have so much for my survival world. I'm rich! I've struck oil! I'm gonna be the richest person in the world! I'm gonna sell it to like the US for cheaper than the Middle East is selling it. Yeah, no. But it does make you think about money some. Gotta say, oh my god, I've got a ton. It's not even pumping right now. My oil well's not even running. Oh, I know what's happening. There's stored energy in here. Like, right, the stored energy. Like, these are, the MJ stands for megajoules. There was like, you saw how it was like counting down. You can look back at the video just to take a look at that more closely. It was counting down. I think it was still actually working, and it was still pumping, even though the pumps were turned off, until all that energy went down, maybe. That's just a theory. But now that it's off, I think all this oil is just going to slowly drain into the tank. But yeah. Yeah, that's my survival world. Coolness. So yeah, that's just what I've done right now. I'll do periodic updates as I go through this little thing. I'll create an official mod review on this, and I might create a series. Like, I might just make this one a series. But yeah. Also, another thing I wanted to show you was you're gonna need lots of cactus. Just saying. have you ever needed a use for cactus? No. You've never needed cactus in like your entire Minecraft days. Unless you wanted to make like green wool or something. You're gonna need a lot of cactus. You're gonna need to make a farm or something. You're gonna need a lot of cactus to make the the waterproofing for the pipes to carry. The only way these pipes carry oil is if it's made waterproof pipes, not just regular pipes. I'll get into that later. Yeah. I've also got this set up. It's just called a filler. Right now it's set to empty, like to destroy every single block in here and give me like the item. Yeah, I'll go over it. But it's like a quick way to get sand so I can make glass for that, all the tanks and the pipes and everything I need glass for in this mod, which is another thing. Gonna need sand a whole lot more too. Also lapis lazuli. But I'll get into all of this later. So yeah. Guess I'll see ya. Peace out.